Jay from Team DMA. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. So we're gonna be talking about we have here Master Dragon Magia or yeah Magia. So basically, it came out somewhere around 2 in the morning or something. Special thanks to Matrix for posting it on the server. I think it was like he might have been the fastest because the person who did it the fastest, I think, is a channel that had I think it was Robbie. I don't know if there was anybody else, but they did it within 5 minutes. And then there was a few other channels, and then it was our Discord. And when I woke up to use the bathroom in the morning, and I noticed Matrix had posted it. And when I went to the official website, it only had been like 30 minutes or 40 minutes since it posted. So that's like very super fast. And basically what we have here. So thanks again, Matrix. When you guys see the updates, and if you guys want to know where the whole world gets the updates, because a lot of people are kind of in the dark, but I can give you the link to the website. And people have caught on after they see me go in it, or there's already people that know how to go in it. If you want to check it for yourself, you can help the Discord team by, if you happen, because everybody's at different time zones. But for me, when there's a OCG update, it's about 1:30 in the morning. So usually I'm not up at that time. Yeah, but sometimes if I go to the bathroom or if I stay up just to see an update, then yeah, I can get it. And that's why we're first on some of the things. And this one, a lot of people woke up quickly and they're already putting the combos set up. So here's the thing. So people want Dark Mission support, and it's not like Konami doesn't know, right? They're not stupid because they're making a lot of money. If you think they're stupid, more likely they already passed that on to whoever thinks that because they're getting money. So the question is, are you? But moving on from there, just reading it into detail, the Master of Dragon Magia, the Dragon Magia Master. So it does say it's a light dragon, and then fusion, level 12, 5,000 attack, 4,000 defense, Black Ultimate Dragon, or 3 Blue Eyes monsters, plus 1 Chaos or Blackluster Soldier Ritual monster. So for the materials, you can get a Blue Eyes Ultimate, which is what people are going to go for, like I said from the beginning on the Discord. But there's a lot of people who disagree. They believe they're going to go through other ways. Then the other issue would be, or the option would be the 3 Blue Eyes, but that's a lot of work. So leaning towards Ultimate Blue Eyes, and then 1 Chaos or Blackluster Soldier Ritual Monster. So the Chaos, I'm not sure which of the Chaos would qualify. I don't know if the Magician of Chaos, because it is a ritual monster, a Magician of Chaos, the ritual monster. So is Blackluster, the ritual. So we need to see if we can utilize the Magician of Chaos. Now, why do I mention that? Because you might want to pick some up, but before we do it, we're going to have to test the theory. All of the theories have been tested. There's about 6 channels that have already done testing, and the best cards were like two card combos. But the issue with that is your opponent is going to be using hand traps and whatnot. Like, uh, yeah, they're going to be using hand traps, and they're going to be negating both your spell and monster effect. And that's something you have to consider because a lot of people have already come up with a 2 or 3 card combo. But you always have to remember your opponent is going to be negating possibly some of those cards. And then what else is left in your hand? Like once they stop your plays, what else is left, you know? So I've been thinking of a way to do it myself. I've been discussing it with Matrix, and we don't have a definitive way right now. But what I can say, like on my own opinion, like what I'm starting to notice, one thing that we do see in common, because remember on my channel, it's not really my opinion. It's not how I feel. It's not what I think. None of those things matter. They never will. They never do unless somebody wants to know it. But other the for me, the only thing that matters is the facts, not me, not the channel, not nothing, just the facts, because the facts will get the job done, and that's how we get successful dark magician profiles. Whether people want to believe it or not, it doesn't matter. That's just the truth. And the fact is that there is a consistency in all of the fusion that people are making this deck or this monster, and the constant thing that keeps popping up again and again and again, and it's starting to become old very quickly is people are calling it like it's a dark magician support, but I'm not too exactly sure if it is a dark magician support. It is, but at the same time, it's not because of the requirements that you have to put in. So let me explain it real quickly. The 2 ways that people are starting to do it, if you look at the videos, like type it in on YouTube, you'll get about 6 different channels that are already starting to fusion. But what you'll notice is they're doing the Blue Eyes White Dragon version. They are not doing the Dark Magician version. And even the channels that are calling themselves Dark Magician, they're going away from the Dark Magician and doing the version of the Blue Eyes. So for me, in my perspective of seeing it, I don't want a Blue Eyes version. I want the Dark Magician version. So let me pause it and show you some cards that you might be interested in utilizing. To even move forward with anything, like first off the bat, you're gonna want to look through your cards, through your stockpile and whatnot, and you're gonna want to pull this card out. So this card has been given to me for free several times. I think I have like 6 copies that friends of mine or business people, like shop owners, that have given me this card for free. In fact, the last 2 or 3 openings, I got a few of these for free, remember, on my channel. So these cards are currently, I think they're $1 or less per copy, but from what I've seen, like in my experience, the cheapest you can get them is 3 for a playset, $1. $1 for a playset for 3 copies. So what is it on in the market? I don't know right now. Like, you guys have to check. If you guys want to get 3 for $1, you can reach out to me and I can quickly look it up. I won't do it later because remember how my channel is. I do the job one time to help you guys and then that's it. I move on because I have too much to do. I don't have time to do it all the time. And even though people might consider me rude or mean or like a gargoyle or whatever, you notice they point the finger, but they don't do nothing themselves. So that's hypocrisy, and then they're not really doing anything to help. So on my channel, if you're in my channel, if you Team DMA is gonna get the link sent to you directly after this video, and you can decide to buy them if you want them. If you don't want them, don't buy them. But then remember what I always tell you guys, in the future, if the playset moves up to like $9 per playset, which is like $3 per card, I don't control people. I'm not gonna tell you not to. You guys can reach out to me, but you have to pay the price spike. So the question is, how do we do it then to get them 3 for $1? Okay, here are your options. The first one, if you're in Team DMA, I'm gonna send the link to the VIP, and you guys can buy your copies there. $1 for 3 cards. It's not gonna be from my shop because I'm saving mine. If the price spikes, I'm gonna sell them 3 for $9. And people are like, man, that's you're mean or whatever. Everybody works. You have your own job and you have your pay, either a minimum wage or you're smart and you ask for more money. I'm not gonna tell everyone that makes more money to go to minimum wage or from minimum wage to go up. You do your own thing, and because of that, I'm gonna do my own thing. And I can tell you right now, if the card spikes, I'm ready. I have several playsets waiting, and right now they're $1 for playset. So Team DMA, I'm sending the link after this video. Anybody that's outside, you might want to go online and try to find $1 playsets. Good luck to you, because I looked early this morning and they were already like $3 to $4 per playset. So I'm already starting to see an increase. Now, I don't recommend everyone or anybody to sell their home and get like $500,000 and buy a bunch of these cards. That's just stupid. What I'm saying is, if you have a spare dollar, buy a playset just in case. If you have maybe $2, buy 2 playsets. You can use one for yourself and resell the other one. It's going to give you your money back and you're going to have an extra 10-15 bucks. That's how we do it here. A lot of channels don't tell you nothing. They just talk a lot, yap a lot, and nothing. So people are wondering like, well, there's already people who have the combo. They have 2 and 3 card combo. I'm going to go with that combo. Well, that's what I said from the beginning. It doesn't matter what combo you go with. This is the one that everyone's using. So on the Discord, I already spoke to Matrix, and even I told him this is the card to go with, because you have to read the text. So like I said, everyone's gonna do their own fusion. I've already seen one that's like six cards. It's just dumb in my opinion. Someone had like 5 cards and this and that, and it's kind of complicated. So the easiest and fastest one, from what I've seen, it was 3 different channels, and they were doing, I believe, Nadir Servant and this one, and then they were chaining it with the Dogmatic engine. And it makes sense to dump cards to the graveyard. Like I told Matrix, that's the fastest way, dumping cards to the graveyard and then going for the fusion. Now, if you read on here, that's the secret that it says from the hand, field, or graveyard. So because of that, you have to look at it in a percentage, and the video has to end, because I try to keep these videos really short, fast information, quick, get your money, make your money, get your cards, and move on. And the thing is, you want the percentage rate, like the percentage, you want it to be high, because remember what I taught you guys. One of the main reasons why fake dark magicians, famous channels and non-famous and dark magician channels, they suck, and I would say most of them. I would challenge any existing dark magician channel to competition against tier one, tier zero decks, and I guarantee you 100% nobody has those. Nobody has those, and the reason why is because why they don't know how to play dark magician is because of the requirements. They're not smart enough to understand that the more requirements means you lose more, the percentage goes higher. So what I learned was reduce the percentage of requirements. So every card is live and every card is easy to activate and it has minimal requirements. That's how I win my duels. That's how I win against this tier one, tier zero. That's why nobody else challenges YCS decks with a budget. It's a budget. It doesn't even have strong cards and I can still beat them. The big secret is because of the requirement cards. And this is no exception. You want a card that has low requirements, which means you can use them from your hand, you can use them from the field, and you can use them from the graveyard. So you have three roads, three freeway roads to choose from, three paths. Which one do you want? And if you want all three, then use all three. And this is why this card is being taken as the number one. Now, like I said, there is about 6 or 7 different ways that people are coming up with it. You can go see the combos, but they all have one thing in common: this card, Ultimate Fusion. And like I said, even I agreed from the beginning. I didn't see nothing, and the first thing I thought was Ultimate Fusion. So I do have some copies ready, and I did order some copies extra, just in case. Now somebody's gonna say, Jay, but I bought 2 copies like you said, and they didn't increase in price. Well, it's not like the world's gonna end. You wasted $2, right? And if you're an adult, or even if you're not adult, you should be smart enough to flip them. Get your $2 back. If you can't get your $2 back, talk to me. I might just buy them from you. I don't want nobody to cry. But what you don't want to do is do what everyone does always. They wait until the cards that I buy at $1, I buy three cards, I place it for $3, and then a week or a month later or 2 months later, the cards go from $1 to 15, and then everybody's reaching out to me. Yeah, I need the card. I need the card. It's too late. If you want the card now, you have to pay me $45 or $50. You should have bought it when they were $1 each. And that's what I'm saying in this video. It's not attacking no one. It's not being rude. It's not being an ogre or Shrek. I'm just telling you guys what I always tell you. Make your move now or cry later. And I already have my copies. I have a lot of copies actually. Most of them were given to me for free. I think I have 3 playsets that I received for free. And then I ordered 2 extra playsets. So I got a bunch of them. So what is that value worth if they're $3 a copy? That's gonna switch to $9. I probably have somewhere around $100 and something worth of it, like 110, 120 worth. How much did I pay? $2. And you're like, what? How can you have 110 or 120 worth of these already? Well, because I received a bunch of them free, and they're more likely gonna be $2 to $3 per playset. Unless they go higher, then that's gonna be even more better for me. And the other ones, I bought 3 playsets for $1 each. So that's a lot of copies. So that's gonna end the video. No matter which way you choose to fuse, it seems like this is the staple that you're going to need. Like I said, if you don't want it, you hate what I said, or you disagree, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do my thing, and everybody do their thing, but I'm warning you guys. Ultimate Fusion, hand, field, or graveyard is the way to go. How you choose to do it, like that's up to you. And then people are gonna ask, what about you, Jay? Which way you gonna do it? I'm gonna do it the Dark Magician way. That's what I'm gonna do. Don't be too surprised. So more likely, I'm gonna use the ritual, either the Black Luster or the ritual Magician of Chaos if it qualifies. And I'm gonna fuse using a substitute monster. There's a lot of cards that let you do substitute monsters. The other option is dumping into the graveyard and using the Ultimate Fusion. So that's what I'm gonna do. If you have copies of Ultimate Blue Eyes White Dragon, you might want to hold on to them. They might increase in price. I don't know. They might double. I don't know about that. You know, they might be, because right now they're like $3 to $5, but pretty soon they might be double, $10 a copy. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. All I can tell you is if you have copies, set them aside. Don't sell them no more. Wait until there's a price spike and sell them. I had, I think, 1 playset, but I sold them all. I sold them all like at $3 each. I don't have any. But this one right here, they're about 99 cents to $1.50. If you have some lying around, keep them handy in case you can't utilize it to fuse. But I think you can, because it's a Chaos Ritual. It's a Chaos Ritual monster. It should qualify. And if it's not, you can always use the Black Luster. But I mean, on the printing, it tells you a Chaos Ritual. So this is it. I mean, unless they're talking about something else, but this is the card. And You can fusion. You can search this card through a lot of ways in the Dark Magician deck, and then for the other card, you can substitute it. There is other cards that let you dump monsters from your extra deck to the graveyard, and you can still fusion. So the only thing is that the card says in the main phase, I believe. It says in the main phase. Yeah. So there you go. So yeah, so if you have any questions or concerns, let me know in the comment section. I posted it on the votes. You guys go vote. And then also we're going to be doing the episode coming up. And we're going to be taking a look at it right now. So here we are, the community post. This is the end of the video. So it tells you here the new prints. So far we have 5 votes. No one has called it trash. I'm going to be buying some of these prints for the Team DMA, especially if they're going to be expensive. I'll buy some copies right when they come out and sell them for cheap, or I don't know, I might do them as a giveaway depending on the price. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this fusion, the Magia. So it seems here like everyone's voting yes. They wanted support. There it is. And that's the thing about people, like a lot of people, they cry for support, and then when they come out, they're too expensive and they can't afford it. Like look at the Diablo Star. No one's playing it because it's too expensive. It's like, not attacking the community, but I mean, you guys, a lot of people want support and then they can't afford it. It's like, okay, darned if they do, darned if they don't. And here's all that card again. And then this is what mattered one day ago. So here, I'm ready for the next episode. I might just do it after today, like after today ends. I might just do the episode based on the votes. The reason why I can't wait 5 days, because it'll be too far out. It'll be too far out. And we could just recap it and see the order of the votes. And we'll do it like that. So the first person up here for the anime show is Matrix. Matrix is my right-hand man in the Discord, and he's the one that I go to for any questions that I might not know or discussion about the profiles. The reason for that is because he's an expert in top tier and analysis. He's also an expert in a lot of different things, and he's always right on whatever we discuss or I ask him and we look into. Eventually what he says we'll end up planning out. I do work with him carefully, and when I met him, he was the YCS. You know how the YCS lose to a lot of cards? When I really met him, he would have some difficulty, but as I have seen his progression, he's been escaping the high impact cards, so he's definitely become, I would say, top tier player. He's definitely a top rankings. How do you know? Because like the Dark Mission deck, we're not affected by hand traps, the Nibiru, the Evenly Matched, Lightning Storm, you name the cards, they don't affect the decks. And once you go that, you go into like a Matrix style, which is you're above all the cards. And he does play top tier though. I don't. I play rogue budget because my job is to produce cheap decks, but beating YCS decks. Even though people say it's impossible, like Loza, I prove him wrong once again every day when I upload a video. But yeah, he's Matrix. He's my right-hand man. Very trustworthy, really good player. You've seen him before. He's broken. He can establish, believe it or not, 12 to 15 negates per turn in reality. It's not a joke. It's not some gimmick. It's a real deal. And he reminds me of Yasin, which is in the same boat. They're doing 12 to 15 negates per turn. And this isn't new. This is old. This is like 2 years old. The Dark Magician community is so, not just Dark Magician, the Yu-Gi-Oh community is behind by like 5 years. And that's why I call most of the channels fake Dark Magician players, because they're still teaching you to go through 1 and 2 negates. That's old. That's like 2018. You're like 6 years old. You need to jump to the nowadays. Nowadays, they're already doing 10 to 15 negates per turn. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's definitely a sign that you're a fake Dark Magician player. So, DC is a pioneer in the DC? I'm sorry, in the Punk deck or Punk engine profiles. He mixes it with everything. I don't know of any existing deck that he won't play. Even if he doesn't know how to play, he'll learn it and play it. And in my take, from what I see in my perspective, his channel is worth probably somewhere around 50 to 100K subscribers. I rank him amongst the elite. So people might be wondering, then why is he not elite? Because he just started, but he is on his way. He's at 1,400 or 1,500 subscribers. He's going to be working his way out. They're all in Team DMA. Definitely encourage you to check him out. He's basically doing a lot of good things for the community, helping them with profiles and whatnot. He is also the right-hand man of Team DMA when it comes to Master Duel. He's the one in charge. If you like my channel, you subscribe, you follow me, your Discord or anything like that, and you want to see Master Duel, he's the one in charge of it. Z Holy used to be, but you know, it happens. People get too busy, work, school, and they can't do YouTube anymore. So he's like the third, fourth person that we use. So right now we're going for DC. He's in the position. So go check him out. And let's see the votes here. 27 votes for Matrix. I'm sorry, 27% for Matrix. 36 for DC. So DC is winning so far. And we have 9% for Prison. Prison is a local champion. But like many people, their schedule is extremely busy. So sometimes their channels lack the uploads. And it happens, DC's in the same boat. Where it's just the scheduling is too tough, but they'll try to squeeze 1 or 2 per week, sometimes even 1 per every 2 weeks. And I think Matrix is extremely busy. He doesn't upload. I don't know if he does. You can contact him. But here is CJ. CJ's been with us for a while. Yeah, he plays the AC-130, but he broke it onto his own version. And he plays it fused together with the Egyptian gods. He plays more of the anime. He's more into the nostalgic, but he's doing very good. He's actually mastered different versions of the Dark Magician, like Dark Magician. It's not Dogmatica. Dark Magician Invoked, and other profiles. And he's got 27. He was leading, but DC took over. So if by the end of the day, DC is still higher than everybody else, we're gonna go for DC. After that, we're gonna be following. Oh wow, that's pretty good votes. We got 11. That's good. So we have somewhere around 2 votes. Well, it's about 2 or 3 votes for Matrix, and we probably have about somewhere around 4 votes for DC, and we have about 1 vote for Prism, and then we have about 2 or 3 votes for CJ for completing the 11 votes, and that's going to be it. So today we'll check it out at the end of the day, and then more likely it's going to be DC is going to be entering into the anime, and I'll talk to him to see what though he wants to upload on there. But he's definitely a favorite. I mean, hands down. Even I've said it. He's something special, and I'm just happy that he's in the team. And that's going to be it for the video. We're going to go ahead and end it with that. On here, something interesting happened. The LOB, and I tell people to be honest, because if you lie, like let's say you lie on the polls, I might end up giving away the wrong giveaway because somebody lied. And let's say like you hate a card, everyone hates it, but they lie and they say they love it. So I'm gonna end up giving that card, and then you guys are gonna shoot yourself in the foot because you lied on the polls, and then when the item gets given away, it's crap. So I'll show you an example. Let's say I want to give like a quarter century, like a card that's worth like $200 or 100, like Ash Blossom. And then I put an Ash Blossom for Korean, and everyone votes for the Korean. Everyone shot themselves in the foot because the Korean might be like 50 cents. But if they would have been honest, they would have voted for the Ash, the English, and that would have been a $100 to $200 card. So that's why it's important that you guys are honest when you vote, because the cards sometimes are given away, and you want to vote for the right one so you guys can get what you want. It's strange because there has never existed a channel that lets you vote, and then you vote for what you want, and then you get it. This is the only channel that does it. And I would definitely recommend you guys that you help the channel reach the 1,000 subscribers. The reason for that, this coming year, I'm going to decide if the channel is going to continue giveaways or stop, depending on the subs. And people might be wondering like, why, Jay, why are you going to do that? Well, the reason why, the channel is not really generating any income at all. So all the income here's on the top. We have a lot of videos. The only channel that does things for the first time, YCS Dex, it does a lot for the community. It does cash prize giveaways, card giveaways, pack giveaways, deck giveaways, and it's just too much at this point for the channel because it's not generating anything. And because the channel is not generating anything, I'm gonna this year, like 2024, it's gonna be up to you guys. If the channel sees some subscribers going up, it'll be fine. I'm going to continue to do the giveaways and everything, but if this year I don't see any subscribers go up, that's going to be the end. The channel is going to continue to be open and give out information, but the giveaways for the channel, they're going to end, and people might feel bummed out or angry because of it, but you have to look at it from this perspective. At this point, it's pointless to do giveaways because the channel is not generating anything, so I'm just going to discontinue it. The only thing that will stay open will be the shops and the videos. And then the videos are going to switch over to what everybody else does, which is entertainment purposes, but it has nothing to do with the giveaways anymore. So we're gonna be following the path of all the other famous YouTubers, which is they don't give nothing, and you're all subscribed to them. So that's what we're doing. It's up to the community. You guys choose. I'm leaving it up to you guys. If you guys want to see the giveaways continue, like I said, just the subscribers, you don't have to do nothing. It's just getting subscribers into the channel. And if not, then it doesn't matter. And you guys make the choice. And thanks a lot for all the support, all the help. The year is pretty much over. And with that being said, you guys, God bless, take care, and Dark Magic Attack.